Have you ever pondered over who the richest man in history might be? It's not who you might think. In the grand tapestry of history, wealth has always been a captivating topic. It's a concept as old as civilization itself, a measure of power, influence and success that transcends cultures, continents and centuries. When we think of wealth, we often imagine the titans of industry and tech moguls of the modern age. However, the roots of affluence reach back much further, to times when gold was the currency of kings and empires. Let's journey back to the ancient world, to a time when the concept of wealth was measured not in dollars or shares, but in the abundance of gold, land and the power one wielded. Our attention turns to a figure who stood above the rest, not just as a ruler, but as a symbol of unimaginable wealth, King Croesus. If you're not familiar with the name, you're certainly not alone. King Croesus isn't a household name like Rockefeller or Bezos, but his wealth was so legendary that his name has become synonymous with riches. He was the ruler of Lydia, an ancient kingdom in what is now Western Turkey, from 560 to 547 BC. Croesus was renowned for his opulence, and his name became a byword for immense wealth. But what made King Croesus so extraordinarily rich? And more importantly, how did he use his vast fortune? These are questions that have intrigued historians and archaeologists for centuries. Untangling the threads of history, separating fact from myth, and uncovering the secrets of King Croesus's wealth is no small task. Yet the journey promises to be as fascinating as it is enlightening. As we peel back the layers of time, we'll explore not only the life of King Croesus, but also the broader context of his era. We'll delve into the economic, political and cultural factors that contributed to his legendary wealth. We'll also examine the enduring legacy of this ancient king, whose life and riches have become the stuff of legend. So if you're ready for a journey back in time, a tale of power, wealth and intrigue, then strap in. Let's delve into the mystery of King Croesus and his legendary wealth. But before we start, please like, share and subscribe for more fascinating videos. Okay, let's go. Born to King Alyattes, the fourth king of Lydia, Croesus had a destiny intertwined with wealth. Nestled in the rich tapestry of history is the tale of a young boy named Croesus. He was not just any boy, but the son of Alyattes, the fourth king of Lydia, an ancient kingdom known for its prosperity and power. Born around the 6th century BCE, Croesus was cradled in a world of opulence and power, a world that would shape his destiny. Growing up in the royal court, Croesus's early life was a stark contrast to the common man. As a prince, he was nurtured in the lap of luxury, surrounded by the finest things that the ancient world had to offer. He was tutored by the best scholars, trained by the finest warriors, and had access to the wisdom of the wise men of his time. His father, King Alyattes, was a strong and prosperous ruler. His reign was marked by economic expansion, military victories, and the establishment of Lydia as a significant power in the region. Under Alyattes, Lydia became renowned for its wealth, known far and wide for its gold and silver. Little did Croesus know he would soon have a significant role to play in this narrative of wealth and power. Being the son of Alyattes, Croesus was born into a legacy of wealth. But it was more than just material riches. It was a heritage of leadership, of shaping the destiny of a kingdom, and of leaving an indelible mark on the annals of history. This was the world that Croesus was born into, a world that was waiting for him to etch his name in its story. Through his early life, Croesus was being prepared for a future that was grander than anything he could imagine. A future where he would not just be a king, but a symbol of wealth and prosperity that would echo through the ages. Destined for the throne, Croesus would soon have his chance to shape the Lydia kingdom. In 560 BC, Croesus ascended the throne, stepping into a kingdom already gleaming with wealth. A pivotal moment in the annals of ancient history, the ascension of Croesus to the throne marked the dawn of an era of unprecedented prosperity and power. The kingdom of Lydia, located in what is now modern-day Turkey, was already a thriving epicenter of trade and commerce, its coffers brimming with gold from the river Pactolus. Croesus, son of Alyattes, was no stranger to the opulence surrounding him. He was born into a realm richly endowed with natural resources, its fertile lands and abundant mineral wealth, setting the stage for his reign. The Lydian kingdom was not just rich in material wealth, it was also a hub of cultural and intellectual exchange, a melting pot of various civilizations, each leaving their unique imprint on the society and its norms. As he ascended the throne, Croesus was acutely aware of his responsibilities. He knew he was not just inheriting a kingdom, he was stepping into a legacy, a lineage of rulers who had successfully navigated the intricate dynamics of power and politics. He was also cognizant of the fact that he had a crucial role to play in further enhancing the prosperity of his realm. His initial steps as king were marked by strategic planning and decisive action. He sought to strengthen his kingdom's economy, focusing on trade relations and infrastructure development. He was a visionary leader, realizing the importance of a robust economy in ensuring a stable reign. He also understood the significance of alliances and diplomacy, forging ties with neighboring kingdoms and empires. Yet Croesus was not just an astute ruler. He was a man of the people, known for his generosity and benevolence. Stories of his kindness and compassion echoed across the kingdom, cementing his popularity among his subjects. His reign was characterized by a harmonious balance of power and benevolence, of wealth and welfare. With the kingdom in his hands, Croesus set out to increase its wealth. His reign was a golden era, a testament to his prowess as a leader and his unwavering commitment to his kingdom. Thus, the richest man in history began his journey, setting the stage for a reign that would forever etch his name in golden letters in the annals of history. King Croesus' reign was nothing short of a golden era, quite literally. As the monarch of Lydia, a kingdom steeped in the richness of Western Anatolia, Croesus was at the helm of an economic revolution that would redefine the ancient world. His reign, far from being merely a period of political dominance, was a time of unprecedented prosperity and wealth accumulation. Under Croesus, Lydia flourished. The kingdom's coffers swelled with the wealth pouring in from all corners of the empire, and Croesus himself was no stranger to this prosperity. His economic reforms were revolutionary, introducing new systems of trade and commerce that would shape the economic landscape of his kingdom and beyond. He is often credited with the creation of the first gold and silver coins, a groundbreaking move that forever changed the way societies thought about money and trade. These coins, minted from the rich deposits of gold and silver found in the river Pactolus, became a symbol of Lydia's wealth. They facilitated trade, fostered economic growth, and helped to cement Lydia's position as a dominant economic power in the ancient world. But it wasn't just about the money, it was about the power and prestige that came with it. Croesus used his wealth to build grand palaces, fund lavish feasts, and support the arts, transforming Lydia into a cultural hub that rivaled the great cities of Greece and Egypt. Yet, despite all this wealth, Croesus was not satisfied. He yearned for more. His ambition, as vast as his kingdom, drove him to expand his empire, push the boundaries of his power, and seek new ways to increase his wealth. The kingdom of Lydia under Croesus was a symbol of wealth and prosperity. Yet the king yearned for more. This insatiable desire for wealth and power, as we'll see, would ultimately lead to his downfall. But that's a story for another scene. Croesus was not only a wise king, but also a man of incredible wealth. This is where our journey takes a golden turn, as we delve into the opulence of King Croesus, the man whose riches were so vast, they coined a phrase, "as rich as Croesus." His personal wealth was a spectacle in itself, with his treasury overflowing with gold and precious gems. But it wasn't just about hoarding. Croesus was known for his generous spirit, as he used his wealth to benefit his kingdom and beyond. One of the most notable instances of his generosity was his contributions to the temples. He funded the construction of many temples across his kingdom, but his crowning glory was the temple of Artemis at Ephesus, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Croesus didn't just build temples, he adorned them with the best of his treasure, making them architectural marvels of their time. As we discuss his wealth, we can't ignore the legendary stories associated with it. The most famous tale is perhaps the one involving Solon, a wise man from Athens. According to Herodotus, when Solon visited Croesus, the king showed him his great wealth, expecting to be named the happiest man. But Solon reminded him that fortune is fickle, a lesson Croesus learned the hard way. Another story tells of Croesus's attempt to measure his wealth. He ordered all his gold to be counted, a task that took a full 4 years to complete. The result? A treasury so vast it was said to be immeasurable. The wealth of Croesus wasn't just about gold and gems. It was a testament to his power, his rule, and his legacy. It represented the prosperity of his kingdom and his ability to influence civilizations far and wide. Croesus was indeed wealthy beyond imagination, but what led to his downfall? Stay tuned as we unravel the next chapter in the tale of King Croesus, a story that is as much about the perils of wealth as it is about its splendor. Every rise has a fall, and King Croesus was no exception. As the pages of history turn, we find ourselves at the precipice of his downfall. The zenith of his wealth and power had passed, and the shadow of his decline was looming large. Croesus, the king of Lydia, with his coffers filled to the brim, had become complacent. He was under the illusion that his wealth could shield him from any adversities. But as fate would have it, he found himself at odds with Cyrus the Great, the formidable ruler of Persia. The conflict with Persia was not just a battle for territory or power, but a clash of two worlds, two ideologies. Croesus, with his reliance on wealth and opulence, was up against Cyrus, a leader who valued strategy and military prowess over material riches. Croesus sought divine guidance from the oracle at Delphi, who cryptically warned him that a great empire would fall if he waged war against Persia. Misinterpreting the prophecy, Croesus believed it was the Persian Empire that would crumble. Emboldened by this prophecy, Croesus launched an attack on Persia, only to be met with a formidable resistance. The Persian forces, under the strategic command of Cyrus, pushed back, and the Lydian Empire began to falter. In a dramatic turn of events, the Lydian capital, Sardis, was besieged. Croesus, once the mightiest king, was captured, and his gilded kingdom was annexed by Persia. The prophecy had come true, but it was Croesus's empire that had fallen, not Persia's. His riches, his gold, his wealth, none of it could save him or his kingdom from this downfall. His reliance on wealth over wisdom, his misinterpretation of the prophecy, his underestimation of Cyrus, all contributed to his undoing. King Croesus, once the richest man in the world, had lost it all. But his story serves as a timeless reminder. Wealth and power are transient, and true wisdom lies in understanding this impermanence. Despite his downfall, King Croesus left behind a legacy that continues to echo through history. This last chapter of our journey through the life of the richest man in history illuminates the enduring influence of King Croesus. First and foremost, let's delve into his influence on currency. King Croesus was a pioneer in the financial world, introducing the first gold and silver coinage system. His innovative mind saw the potential in standardizing currency, and this ingenuity set the foundation for the modern economic systems we see today. His name is etched in every coin flipped, every transaction made, and in every economy that thrives on the exchange of standardized currency. His impact on future generations is also significant. The stories of his wealth and downfall served as moral lessons, cautionary tales, and sources of inspiration for generations to come. His life was a testament to the fleeting nature of wealth and power, reminding us that material riches can vanish in an instant. Yet it also illustrated the potential of human ingenuity, how one man could amass such wealth through his wisdom and innovation. Moreover, the name Croesus itself has become synonymous with wealth. When one speaks of a Croesus, they refer to a person of extraordinary wealth. His name has been immortalized in literature and language, standing as a shorthand for affluence and prosperity. It's a testament to his indelible mark on history that his name lives on centuries after his reign. In the grand tapestry of history, King Croesus stands as a vibrant thread. His life, marked by extraordinary wealth and a tragic downfall, has left an enduring impact. His legacy is a complex weave of financial innovation, moral caution, and linguistic influence. King Croesus, the richest man in history, remains a symbol of wealth and prosperity. His life and legacy continue to resonate, reminding us of the power of innovation, the impermanence of material wealth, and the enduring impact of a single life on the course of history. The tale of King Croesus is a fascinating one, filled with wealth, power, and a tragic end. This Lydian monarch's life is a timeless narrative of fortune and fate. Born into royalty, Croesus ascended to power and transformed Lydia into a prosperous kingdom. His reign, often regarded as the Golden Age, was marked by economic growth, cultural developments, and the accumulation of unimaginable wealth. His riches were so vast that his name became synonymous with wealth, etching a permanent mark in the annals of history. However, like many powerful figures, his downfall was as dramatic as his ascent. A misinterpreted oracle led him into a futile war with Persia, spelling the end of his reign and his once mighty kingdom. Yet his legacy lives on, reminding us of the ephemeral nature of power and wealth. So remember, when you think of wealth, the name King Croesus will always be a part of that conversation. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos. And as always, leave any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in the comments section. See you in our next inspiring videos.